Hey everybody, this is Pocket StarCraft 29 here for UED Gaming, showcasing a couple of the players that they have as an upcoming esports team. Let's see, we have the Pink Terran at the top right. He is RatZHammy, and this is going to be played on Zelnaga Caverns at the bottom left. It's going to be the orange Protoss is going to be Emyndri. Emyndri. I'm going to call him Emmy. That's what I'm going to do. So, it looks like they are having a little bit of a discussion right here. It seems like somebody's in the game. And we see there is going to be a very early proxy pylon outside of Hammy's base. I'm going to call him Hammy. Deal with it. Looks like he is going to be walling off at the front of his base. Okay, don't know what the hell they're talking about. And a proxy gateway going out right outside the natural behind these shrubs of Hammy's base. So it does look like Emmy's gonna be getting a little tricky right here. Gonna come up here and see if there's anything he can look at. Barracks barely going down right now for Hammy. So let's see exactly how he responds to this when Emmy actually makes his move. And this probe is just in here, just messing around with everything, just seeing exactly where he's at. This gateway is about to finish very soon. So, let's see. And we see that Hammy is going to be scouting this. And I mean, it should be a little weird that he has no gateway in his base, not even a pylon. So he has to think that there's a proxy somewhere out here. He has to see that, because there's nothing in Emmy's base. He has to think that there's, a proxy somewhere. Zealot being chrono boosted out right now, and this wall off, there is no wall off. So it's going to be able to just come right in. And they are talking up a storm right now. Marine coming out. Going to try to kill that probe, but probe is going to run. The Zealot is on the way, and this SCV will see it. He's going to pass the SCV. He's just going to run in here right before the Marine is even done. He adds another Marine and rallies it in another direction, so he can try to micro it away. This Marine could win if microed correctly, and all of these SCVs are going to come off the line. Excuse me, oh my gosh. We'll get a good surround with these SCVs, and that Zealot will go down, but a second one is coming in right now. Second barracks on the way for Hammy, and a cybernetics core also on the way for Emmy. And look at how much he is delaying Hammy right now. The Zealot has so much energy. It's 150 health, and Hammy does clean it up, but this proxy is still right here. He's building a stalker. He has queued up a stalker and a Zealot. And Hammy right now is just going normal, researching Warp Gate right now. And Hammy should move out and try to find this proxy. There's no way that he could have got there that fast from his base. And this wall off will be completed, and that Zealot will be denied. It looks like they are going to move out and try to kill that Zealot, and will lead him right to that proxy if he follows them all the way. And that Zealot is great by Emmy. He knows that he's going to lead him towards the proxy, and I think he saw it because that Stalker came out. But that Stalker needs to micro and needs to get away from those Marines. It does have a range, a better range than Marines, so if micro correctly, it could kill all these Marines, but not micro correctly, and it will be taken down. I think he saw this proxy right here, another Stalker being chrono boosted out, but if he does lose this, he doesn't see it yet. It's on the other side of the shrubs. He does not see it. This is, no, he sees the chrono boost. Move over there and get it. Alright, so he's going to be going for this Stalker. Stalker's going to try to run away. Second base going down for Emmy. Going to be expanding behind this, and this gateway will go down, building another one instead in his base this time, building two actually, and he will lose a pylon as well. Will supply block him, but another pylon going down on the side of his base. So enough damage has been done for Emmy. Did kill two workers, which isn't that much, but he did do a lot of damage as far as stopping mining. But let's see exactly how Hammy reacts to this. he could just attack. He knows if you could infer that Emmy doesn't have much right now. Going for any proxy, anything. They put a lot of minerals, a lot of money into that proxy. He built 3 zealots. He built a pylon 100. He built a gateway that's 150, 3 zealots, and 2 stalkers. That's a lot of money. His army, there's going to be practically no army at this base. So the right move right now for Hammy would be to take this force and move out. Stim pack almost done. He needs to move out and take this natural down. He's gonna see this natural. He's gonna have this Hellion out here harassing this. He needs to go for the workers. Doesn't even look like Emmy even reacted. Pretty late reaction, but I don't think he's paying attention to that Hellion. And the Hellion looks like it will get out of there at the last second, but he is moving out, which I think is the right idea. He needs to move out and put some pressure on Emmy because of the pressure that he put on him earlier and the risk that he took. That's exactly what needs to be happening. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water. Starport coming down for Hammy. And Stimpack's almost done. And he's attaching a reactor to what? To this factory. And they are going to be moving in here. And it looks like he's going to be locking this down, hopefully. That SCV needs to build a bunker. Yes, he does. He's going to try to take down this Nexus. And a lot of workers being killed right now. Force field going down to prevent them from getting to the workers. A zealot out there doing a lot of damage. Microing back and forth. Trying to go for that sentry. But it's just doing too much damage. Trying to get away from that zealot. 3 more zealots on the way. And it looks like this will be cleaned up. But a lot of damage done. If we look, 12 workers killed for Hammy. And did shut down this natural right here, and he needs to move out and take his his natural right now. Usually around the 9-minute mark, you want to take that natural, and if he's not going to use this bunker, he needs to salvage it. AQAP. We have a medevac on the way, so it looks like he is just gearing up for a big attack. Hammy doing the right thing, but he needs to keep producing workers non-stop. That's what he needs to do. He only has 22 workers, and even with all the workers that he killed Emmy's workers, he's still up by 7 workers. He needs to constantly keep building workers. I don't know why he stopped worker production, but he is starting a command center right here. But he needs to constantly keep building workers. That's the problem with people who, I'm sure he has a lot on his mind, but you have to remember to keep building those workers. And we see another proxy pylon right here. This gateway is still there, just unpowered, and it looks like there's going to be a drop. But will this pylon see it? And it will see it. Oh man, just an excellent place pylon. Got lucky, and it's going to see the drop on the way. But what can he do about it? He has a decent force right here. But he doesn't have much. Both of the players are low on money. And he needs to take this natural as soon as this is done. Don't warp it into an orbital. Usually what I do is when I'm behind, or if I'm being attacked and my natural has been delayed, I'll just ship it over here and then warp it into an orbital just to stop, get it as quick as possible. I'm going to be killing that proxy pylon and supply blocking. And I did miss a drop here. I'm sorry. So sorry, but didn't look like it did too much damage, did it? Yes, 4 more workers killed. And he's going to see this this gateway. I don't know why he would keep it there, but it is a way to block this entrance right here from any type of attack. So natural going down, he did ship it over here and then warp it into an orbital. So great idea. We have a robotics bay coming for Emmy. Looks like he's going to try to get those Colossus out, but he needs to saturate. Building 2 workers at a time. Observer on the way. So he's doing a really good job as far as workers. He has 38 workers to Hammy's 23. Hammy is not building any more workers. He hasn't built workers about 4 minutes. He really needs to build those workers and get both of these bases saturated. AQAP. He's going to be moving out right here. And this little force will get intercepted. I don't know why he ran, but he's going to see exactly that it's only a couple of them. Stimpack is done, so it will be able to stop these stalkers from microing around. It looks like she's going to drop right into the main. Should drop in the mineral line, but who cares? He's going to drop right in here, and he's going to go for these pylons. Artosis pylon right here. He needs to take this Artosis pylon out right now. And he's going for all of these workers. He's going to be microing back and forth. Force field's going down. The medevacs are healing like insanity. Just heal, heal, heal. He's going to back him down his own ramp. A lot of immortals out. Looks like he's not going for the Colossus. Oh, one Colossus on the way, but he did get immortals. Needs to get this Artosis pylon right here. Gonna have to take out this pylon. He's taking out all the pylons. That's always a good idea, to take out the supply of the other player. If you're gonna attack, either attack workers or supplies. And he's going for those pylons. He needs to get that pylon right here in the middle. Get the pylon he's going for. He's gonna unpower all this stuff, and yes, he does. And he's going for as many workers as possible. And swoop, LOLs, as he sees his friends demolishing each other. Emmy is going to be severely supply blocked at this point. He needs to build more than one pylon, and he's going to just get up out of there. He's going to do his damage and get out of there. You don't have to lose every person you send into a drop. You do your damage and you get out. The whole point is getting out with the least amount of damage. You don't have to, suicide a whole bunch of workers in there, a whole bunch of guys in there. So it looks like RatZHammy is building more workers, which I love to see. So he looks like killed 29 workers, killed 10 more workers on that drop. So he did even it up. Emmy's only up by 5. Siege mode on the way. First Colossus, is it on the? Thought the first Colossus. Oh, he must have. Okay, so what happened was he killed the pylon and the Colossus didn't finish. So, couple of mortals. No upgrades on the way. Extended thermal lance. No attack upgrades on either player. Just going straight normal. We're gonna do it without any attack upgrades. He's going to be attacking this natural right now. These workers are going to have to get out of there. And Emmy is not even reacting to this. He's waiting for that Colossus to come out, and it will come out. And sieging up. Going to try to do a lot of splash damage, but that siege tank is not going to do that much. He's going to pick up and leave. And took it. Supply blocked Emmy once again. Rats is supply blocked right now. I don't know if he knows it. When you're in the middle of attack, it's normal to get supply blocks and forget about things. So it looks like he is throwing down 3 more supply depots, another command center on the way, and this observer's going to see everything. And usually when I'm against a Protoss player, I just like to scan in random places. Usually at the front of your base, wherever your army is, you scan there and just kill it. Both of these players are supply blocked at this moment, but when these 2 more supply depots finishes, he will not be supply blocked. 2 more refineries on the way. So I would definitely have to say that Rats is very ahead, killing 31 workers throughout this. And it looks like Emmy is going to try to move out for this gold. I think that's a little ambitious at this point. A little bit harder to defend, especially with siege tanks and the mobility of the Terran army with stim. You just stim right in and kill it really fast. And it looks like he's going to be moving in here. Going to catch him a little bit off guard. These siege tanks need to siege up, but they will not. They will just go out and just start attacking. And this Colossus is doing so much damage, but those Vikings go unchecked and kill it really fast. And all that's left is a couple Stalkers and some Immortals. He lands the Vikings and cleans that up very easily. And it looks like he's warping in some Zealots, and 1 more Colossus is about to finish. He's just morphing in Colossus like crazy, but these 3 Vikings are going unchecked, and it will take out this Colossus very fast. Colossus trying to get away, but it is not going to work. And both these players are just going at it, just crazy going at it. Another army right here needs to move them up, and he could end this game right now. Why this SCV is there, I don't know, but he could definitely end this game right now. He needs to move in and put the nail in the coffin. His force is hiding behind these pylons. They're like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I quit the army. I'm done. And 20 minutes into the game, and no one has any upgrades, but you know what, you don't need them if you're murdering each other. So it's all good. Siege mode on the way, and a lot of marauders coming in, gonna stem and take out a lot of these stalkers. That Colossus will go down, and he is gonna GG. Emmy gives up. Did a great job trying to proxy that gateway, but I think he overcommitted and lost a lot more than he wanted to. Then those drops just killed so many workers right here because that proxy left him so far behind. Excellent game by RatZHammy. He responded well to the early aggression, expanded, and then did drops very well, killed a lot of workers. Overall, I think killed 44 workers. So excellent by RatZHammy. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Stay tuned. I'm coming out with more. All right, I'll see ya.